Challenge starts now.
And it's too dark to record. Okay. All right, y'all. Vlogmas day 9 is starting, and I'm going to sleep. And I always have to watch something so that I don't. It's so hard. It's so hard. I'm gonna make it work. Give you some light show. So I always have to watch something so that I don't get stuck in my sleep. It's a very strange and frustrating thing that happens to me. So I need white noise. I usually put something on that is it's interesting but not important to me. So currently I am watching NCIS and I just set my timer for like 30 minutes or whatever. That's it. Good night. Christmas came a little bit early. I like these. I've really been trying to find a cute little fur, but I just don't think I'm finding what I'm looking for. This feels really nice though, but it's just like a little like bolero, and I mean I guess it would look cute with a little dress. I already have enough black in my life. So if you know me, you know that I plan my hairstyles like mad in advance. So my New Year's style is actually going to be half up, half down, which I've never had, with a weave. I'm trying to decide if I want it to be half up with hair on the side, so framing my face like this, or the hair should be up on the sides. I've seen them both online, and a lot of the shorter half up, half downs, which is kind of what I'm going for, will have the hair down and framing the face. A lot of the longer ones will have just like the whole top ponytail portion. So usually if I do this style, like I like to have my sides up. I think for some reason this looks better, but I'm just wondering like what's gonna be best, what's gonna last longest. What's up guys, I'm finally off work and I'm about to take on this ridiculous task of editing tonight and also redoing the front of my hair again. This will actually be the second time I'm redoing it. I think the last time I redid it, I didn't shampoo it. So I just took these out and I brushed out any dandruff and extra product and I just put them back in with oil and conditioner and stuff. So this time I think I should actually shampoo it clean. Actually, I think I'll start on this side so I can do one and then go listen to some music. Hey. I was stressed about yesterday and not having done anything. I didn't admit it yet, but I didn't go to church. I had it in my heart and in my mind to go. I was literally dressed. That's what I was wearing. Literally dressed. And then my stomach just felt really weird. And of course I was really tired. So I was just like, well, maybe I'll lay down for a little bit. And then the time just got away from me. And I was gonna go to church with my friend. And when my friend said they weren't going, then I lost some of my vigor. I ended up falling asleep and not really editing at all. And not really eating too much that day either. So that I didn't feel so good because I hadn't really eaten anything. I didn't even watch any shows. Like I'm really wondering what did I do? But every time I looked up, time was just flying by. I don't remember having fun. Who said time could fly when you're not having fun? I'm confused. But yeah, so confession, I didn't go and I'm disappointed. I actually haven't been in a few weeks, so that's really weird for me. Not very much unlike myself. Because I used to go to church every single Sunday, Bible study every Wednesday or Friday. I used to be so active in the ministry. And so many things have changed in my life that caused me to, I just call it like fall off the bandwagon when it comes to church. I just have lost my way with how dedicated I wanted to be to the ministry and to God and to the word and to the knowledge in the Bible and getting to know God and having a personal relationship with him. I'm just struggling to find my place in all of that again. Because, I mean, we say this for negative things a lot. Like, once you pop, you just can't stop type of a thing. But it turns out it works towards things that are good too. So when I was going to church and I was on myself tough and I never stopped going, and I went, only times I wouldn't go to service is if I was out of town. And it actually honestly wasn't too much back in the day. So, you know, just those few times when I wouldn't go and I would be there literally every other time, it keeps you, like, keeps that force of habit, you know what I'm saying? So it becomes something so natural and so normal. But the moment you let yourself deviate from that and it doesn't feel natural or normal anymore, it's very hard to get back to something when there are always other things that could stop you from doing them. Like, I could be asleep, I could be out, I could just be doing something else that I don't want to do. Even like chores sometimes. Like, I remember a couple times I stayed home, like, I just want to clean my room up. Like, my room would feel like crowded and cluttered, and I would have all week to work on it, you know, after work, or maybe even on an off day. Like, maybe I would have Saturday off and I could work on it. But then Sunday would come and it would just feel like the perfect time. Like, rather than going to service, why don't I just take this beautiful morning off and just sit in my room all day? And I would try to, like, rationalize that, you know, it was for like a good cause, and I was just gonna go back, don't worry. But I didn't get angry at God or anything. Like, I'm not mad at him. I guess more than anything, I'm just really ashamed, because I know that a lot of times I tend to make decisions that don't include him, and I guess I just started to feel really unworthy, and it was just such a new feeling for me, because I just never felt like me and God were ever going to really be at odds. Like, I always felt like God loves me. I know that. I love God. He knows that. I'm not perfect, but I'm going to still keep trying every day. I'm going to still keep going and never give up. But I definitely gave up eventually. And things just got very stressful. I got very depressed. And I just let sadness take over my life and rule it. And so, you know, most symptoms of depression have to do with not doing your typical things, and a lot of times it has a lot to do with being sluggish and sleepy and in the bed, and that's just how it was for me. I was just sad. I was just sad all the time. And when I wasn't sad, I was mad about my circumstances, how my life turned out. You know, like I said, I really don't feel like I blame God. I know for a fact that I made these poor decisions that put me into this place, and God's been doing nothing but looking out for me this whole time, because I could be in a much worse condition. Let me assure you, I've put myself in some crazy scenarios. So he's definitely kept me out of major harm's way, which I really appreciate, because I know even my friends, some of my family members, they've had to go through some really treacherous things that, had it been me, I don't know how I would have made it through that. I don't even know how they are making it through it right now. So, you know, I'm very appreciative that God always gives more chances, and I have the utmost faith that I will get back on track and he and I will have a solid relationship again. And of course, I know that he will accept me just as I am, and as I grow better as well, and he'll support me in that. And like, he's my number one, and I have so many other great, amazing friends and family in my corner that, like, I can't lose, you know what I mean? All right, so I finished taking out the front. I just did individual twists for each section so I could keep my parting. And I'm gonna take a bath just because I can. I'm gonna use this Aromatherapy Sleep Black Chamomile body wash and foam bath. Bro has returned. Already back to it. So I sat in the tub for like an hour and the nails are still secure, so we'll just have to check on them after they've dried off a bit. What's up, guys? So I'm back and got my individual twist clean, and I'm going to moisturize. Okay, what are you doing? What are you doing? Get out. Go to the gym. Okay. And I'm just using that same concoction from before. What do you need in here? I thought so. I'm back in town. That man, he just drove. How many hours did you just drive? 11 to 7? And he still want to go to the gym, y'all. Dedication. Oh, I just only hope to be that way one day. Clearly, I don't. Okay. Resent myself? And going to be using Moisturizing Twist and Lock Gel by Cantu. And I know a lot of the girls, they use like some sort of edge control or something to like really lay it down. But I'm only redoing the front. So it makes sense to me that it shouldn't be like majorly laid. Like it could just be okay laid. And that's okay. So that's what I'm going to do. And then also, I'm not really that good at it. I've never done it. This is really my first crack at this style on my own, and so I'm just trying to do the best that I know how, and that is it. All right, just a brief check-in that I got all of the hair rebraided in the front, and now I'm just going to crochet it. I got the Tiana Passion Twist off of Amazon. Ugh, my battery's about to die. Hopefully I can do this really quick. I got the Tiana Passion Twist off of Amazon, and I think there were 7 packs. I think there were like 12 or 11 of these in each pack, and we used the whole thing. So, you know, cool. So, I'm just taking this first little section, and I put the tool through. And then I put the hair on the end of the tool. Everyone's seen this 1,000 times, but hey. And then close the tool, pull it through, take the tool off, and then I take my strand of hair and the end of the Passion Twist and put it through the loop, cinching it all the way. Oops, I got 2 in there. Cinching it all the way to the base, so it looks something like that. And then I release the Passion Twist a little bit. Okay, cool. And I twist this twist around the Passion Twist. Okay, it's looking weird. I'm just going to do it all the way down to the bottom. I don't even care. It doesn't really matter. Like the Passion Twist, they work regardless, so. I'm just trying to hurry because I don't want this battery to die on us. Why don't I just go get my charger? I don't know. Wouldn't that be easier? Yes, it would. Why don't I do it? I don't know. Voila. So it looks good, huh? And I'm just going to repeat that all the way across. Okay, I'm actually going to take a little bit of a break to let my phone charge. Also, I need to delete some stuff out of this phone because it's getting really full. And I've got my favorite meal. So I literally eat this way too much. I understand. I know. But this is how you do it, okay? When you go, you get the 3-piece leg and thigh. So they gave me 2 thighs, 1 leg, bam. You get an extra set of flour tortillas because you're about to have 4 tacos. You get rice. You always have to have the corn because the corn is bomb.com. You watch Vikings. That's important. And for the ultimate cilantro dressing. Don't sleep on the cilantro dressing. You know what? Don't sleep so much. Get 2. Okay? Okay. And we're done. I am such a goober, you guys. So, let me tell you what happened was. So, I walked in the salsa and there was this tall drink of water, right? And I was like, oh, I know this man don't do salsa because then we're going to be salsaing up tonight. I was like, already telling my brother, like, oh yeah, I'm going to try to see if I could dance with him. And he ended up leaving before class even started. And I was like, oh, weak. Like, where'd he go, you know? So yeah, I go through the whole class or whatever, and we do the little club part afterwards. And then, you know, me and him, my brother, we only stay until like 10:30 or so because we're just like tired, just tired. Not that good. We run out of moves, we'd be tired, we'd be like ready to go. I'd be ready to go anyway. So I was like, are you ready? He was like, I'm ready. Okay, he was like, you ready? Because his ankle still bothers him a little bit. So we walk outside and I'm expecting to go see the bouncer homie, right? Because the bouncer homie been there ever since I started going to salsa. It's been like 3-4 months now. I've been going to salsa every Tuesday. We walk out, bouncer homie's there. We say our little pleasantries and we get on. So I'm going out there. I'm like, what up? But and it's the tall drink of water. And I was like, oh, a different guy. Okay. Bro, I was like, he's so freaking handsome. He was handsome. He was mad tall, which is not really my thing. Like, tall is not really my thing because it's not really my preference to have to like look up to my man for the rest of my life. Like, I want to look up to him like figuratively, not literally, you know what I'm saying? So I just was like, dang. And he had on like this camel pea coat. He had on all black, and then he had on these black and camel Jordans, which I think are Jordans, which to me all shoes are Jordans. I don't really know. They was nice basketball shoes though, and they matched. And I was like, okay. And I was just talking to my brother like, oh, I missed the other homie. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Oh my God, but that guy, I hit the corner. And I'm like, but that guy was cute though. And he was like, you should have talked to him. And I was like, nah, I don't want to mess with my mans at work. And then he was like, Tim, you always telling me to talk to people. You don't be talking to people. But I didn't talk to him for 2 reasons. One, because yes, I am shy. Sometimes I'm shy. I'm always shy with bouncers. This is like the second bouncer that I've had a crush on. You know, I barely have a crush on this one, but I had this other crush on this bouncer at Melody's. I was like, this man too fine. I don't care what nobody say. I know all the girls be up here trying to talk to this man. And I ain't about to be just another one of these girls trying to be up here trying to talk to this man. So if this man ain't trying to talk to me, then we ain't trying to talk to each other. Because I just hate to look stupid, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's something that I think that I want, and that's a think that I want. Because you never know. What if I start going for a guy, which I have in the past, and then you find out, this man is a snake in sheep's clothing. No, what is it? A wolf in sheep's clothing. And then it's just like, you put yourself out there, you put your energy into someone who ain't worth a dime, you know what I'm saying? And that just like freaks me out and it makes me mad uncomfortable. So I don't do it very often. I have done it, so I can knock it because I tried it. It's not for me. That's all. I do it. I mean, I asked out a regular guy. You know what I'm saying? I said, this is a regular guy. I think he looking good. Let's see what, you know what I'm saying? Let's see what we're talking about. What's his name? Oh, that's his name? Let me hit him up then. And then, now you see. We on our date. We going on date number 4 soon. Coming soon. So, you know, it's not really for me, but sometimes it works out. And when it does, it's cool. And when it doesn't, it's cool. So he was on me like, you ain't really trying to talk to him, but you over here talking about how you want to talk to him. And so like, that's the one reason, because yes, I'm shy. But the other reason I didn't try to talk to him is because of regular guy. You know, honestly, I have this thing where I don't want to start to like multiple people at once because I don't want to have to make tough decisions. So I kind of have a thing for regular guy. Our thing is going good. It's very consistent. It's getting better with the communication. I'm pretty satisfied with where things are right now. And I really don't really want to jeopardize that. Like, I kind of just want to give it a complete fair shot and see where things go. And if they go, they go. And if they don't, then I'll move on. And then maybe I'll talk to the next guy.